What do you believe is the most important attribute to achieve career success, to pursue your dreams? Well, I work with a variety of leaders from various backgrounds, and I found that time and time again, they are brilliant, they are bold, they are proficient, they are competent, but they are hesitant to walk into their greatness. Quite the conundrum, wouldn't you agree? So this space is very familiar. This space was very familiar for me because I was someone in that exact situation years ago. Someone who had lost her way, who knew that she was bold and brilliant, that she had spoken who she was, what she wanted to do, and who she wanted to be, to someone who had gotten accustomed to playing a role. And this is the kicker. I'm not an actor. You couldn't even pay me to act. The last time I was on a stage acting was in 1989 as the star of the play, Revolt of the Foolish Molar. So I find a lot of people in these spaces, and I just think, why not take the leap? Why not pursue your dreams? And why not define who you are for yourself and pursue your dreams and your goals? So today I'm going to share with you 6 steps, if you happen to be in this space, to help you solve the confidence conundrum. The first of which are the very words that you speak out of your mouth. So I can be in a room just like this and ask, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And I guarantee you the overwhelming majority of people will give me their name, maybe their title, maybe some accolades or degrees that they've achieved, which are great, but that's not who you are. Who are you from the moment you open your eyes in the morning till you close your eyes at night? Not a title, not a role, the person that shows up everywhere with the same qualities and the same attributes. For me, I'm a servant. I'm a leader. I'm an intellectual. I'm a creative. And I'm a lover of most people. On most days. That's who I am. Most know me as Dorothy's child, but Dorothy's child encompasses all of those attributes. I want you to really think about who you are at your core because it serves as the foundation for everything else you do in this confidence journey. Who are you? Second step in this confidence journey is obedience. So you don't just speak words because it's important to say, I'm a servant, I'm a leader, I'm an intellectual, I'm a writer, whatever you might be. You can't just speak these words affirmatively and expect them to, come to life and dissipate into thin air. No. You have to turn those words into tangible actions or tangible goals. Write them down. If you're really bold, attach some dates to them. The most powerful tool that I have found, and the tool that I love, is called a vision board. Who's familiar with the vision board? Oh, absolutely. I love vision boards, number one, because it's a roadmap of where you want to go. You can write down, you can cut out, paste, glitter, sparkle, whatever you want to, your goals that you've defined for yourself based on who you are. And you might see a little something on that vision board on the right side. Oh, okay then. So as a servant, a leader, an intellectual, a creative, and one who loves people and wants to have a platform to educate and empower people, one of my goals for me was to be on this very stage. What are your goals? These are very difficult questions to ask someone. Who are you? What do you want? Write it down and hold yourself accountable. And if you can't, find a friend. I have plenty of them for you if you need some. The third step in the confidence conundrum, or solving the confidence conundrum, is leverage. So, what makes you great? What makes you stand out? I mean, I can flip my eyelids, that's pretty cool. Speak a couple of languages, might be fluent in Pig Latin for all you know. But what makes you stand out compared to someone else? I'm sure that many of you are familiar with elevator pitches. You are positioning yourself to sell your worth. So sit around and think about what skills you have to leverage when it comes to achieving your goals. Have my hand on my hip like my grandma. And again, write them down. The fourth step is venturing. And again, by its very name, it implies being risk-taking, being daring. The person who jumps on the plane and goes to a foreign country, or goes to a foreign country and jumps out of a plane, whatever floats your boat. I want you to pause and think for a second. Venturing out is great. Have you paused to take an opportunity to venture in? Thinking about having the same sense of exploration, discovery, curiosity, excitement when it comes to exploring who you are. And I say this in the context of balance. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the term self-care. I'm a firm believer in working hard, playing harder, also making sure that my soul and my spirit are full. What fills your soul? What fills your spirit? For me, along this journey, as I journaled and I documented and I vision boarded, I learned that I love music. It fills my soul. It fills my spirit. All I need is time and opportunity. I'm dancing. I don't need a dance floor. I don't need other people. I might make my own music. What I also found during this time is that I love drumming. Love drumming. It's great cardio, but more importantly, it reconnected me to a little girl who decades later learned to drum from her daddy. And she played okay, she played all right. But drumming is what brought me balance. It's what filled my spirit. It's what filled my soul. Think about exploration of yourself and venturing in. It may not look like other people's balance or what their balance or their self-care looks like. I love yoga. My attention span is 2.3 seconds. So it's not something I do quite often. But music, I could dance for hours. I could drum for hours. Step 5, emerge. When people hear the term emerge, they say or they do, the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, or Patti LaBelle doing her. Emerging is very important. The first 4 steps that I shared with you can all be done in the comforts of your home. Speaking, obeying, leveraging, venturing in, those all can be done in the comforts of your home. But you and your greatness will have to step out at some point in time and emerge. So I began this talk by telling you about people who were brilliant, bold, competent, proficient by every measure, who were hesitant to walk into their greatness. This is one of those places. And I'll tell you why. Internally, they freeze. They hesitate. If you think about a cliff, they're teetering. Externally, they have pebbles in their shoes. I say this figuratively. Something's irritating. Something outside of me is irritating. In the real world, this looks like fear, rejection, comparison, doubt, uncertainty. But this is the beauty about both of those. Internally, get someone to push you off the cliff. I'm totally playing. Internally, continue to do the work of discovering who you are and why you're here and what you're supposed to do. It's not a one-time thing. Externally, take the pebble out of your shoe. Toss it to the side. If you need to go talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Determine the root of your fear. Determine the root of that uncertainty. When you find the root, you can attack the problem. So in the real world, what does this look like? A job opportunity that you've always wanted coming across your desk. A networking opportunity. Maybe you wanted to launch a blog. Maybe there's some other opportunities that you see coming across the table. Or you see the event happening. Or you see an opportunity for you to learn more about your craft. Emerging is when you show up. You show up and you do the work. You seize that opportunity. Step number 6, deliver. This term, if you look it up, it's to show, to produce. Imagine if you had done all of this work and you get to the place or you get to the table or you get to the opportunity and you just, It's pretty common. So, you guys don't know me, but the people who know me know that I celebrate everything. You could say you got a good parking spot. Yes! But this is what I've seen. You can be in communication with someone and you can say, oh, you saw the job? That's great. Did you apply? Oh, okay. You saw the opportunity that you wanted to be on the platform and speak, or you saw this opportunity where you wanted to do this work. Did you apply? Did you speak to the people in the room you wanted to speak to? Did you establish the relationships that you wanted to? Did you launch the blog? This is what's so important. I've talked about confidence this entire time, and I never said that it's something that you feel. Because it's not always about feeling confidence, it's kind of about exuding confidence. Imagine if a bold and brilliant young girl who decided that it was her purpose to have a platform to empower and educate other people did not think about how she stood out from other people, leveraging, who hadn't found things to balance her out, came across an opportunity like TEDx, and did not seize the opportunity and did not show up on the stage to deliver. Imagine. You don't know if I'm nervous right now. You don't know where my confidence is. I'm delivering. But I love confidence and I speak about it and I'm so invested in it because my late mother, many know her for saying, I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And when she passed away, one of my friends told me, one of those awkward moments of grief, I feel like your mom taught you everything you need to know, Bahby. And she was right. My mother never had to tell me to show people better than I could tell them, or my goals. Show them better than I could tell them. I watched her by doing it. And so my charge for you, this bold and brilliant audience, if you happen to be in that place of uncertainty or doubt, is that you anchor yourself in the words, the attributes, the characteristics and qualities that describe who you are. Speak them. Be obedient to that voice. Leverage your talents, your gifts, and your expertise. Venture out, venture in. Emerge and deliver. Show them better than you could tell them. Thank you.